So the next company that we will talk about is Nintendo Spotlight, which was the last happened Tuesday morning. 25-minute little video of what titles are coming out. So the one thing that stood out to me, obviously, is a title. You didn't need to have just have the music. A title, Metroid Prime 4.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Yoshi.
Yoshi and Kirby. There we go. But Metroid Prime 4 stood out to me. We'll see. It's a new development, so learn more about it. It's a new development team. It's not the same team that did the Metroid Prime trilogy. So I'm kind of intrigued more about it. In the trilogy, they did great in the trilogy, but let's get a new development team and see what they'll do with Metroid Prime 4. Well, that's more of a cop-out. They announced Metroid Prime 4, but predictions of the last 5 years has been Metroid Prime 4. We're going to be right one of these years. So my one is the actual gameplay of Super Mario Odyssey. And release date of October 27th. Which is now the third major title coming out on that same date. We have Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, Assassin's Creed Origins, and Super Mario Odyssey on October 27th. All three games that I would want to play and love to play. Super Mario Odyssey, the reason why it got my attention was the cap. Throwing the cap, you gain control of the object that the cap is on, either if it's a taxi, supposedly, or a rocket, or a fish.
Or, yeah, one of the enemies.
One of the enemies as the gameplay, I think, is going to be fascinating with that. And after the Spotlight, they actually showed the treehouse that Mo loves so much. And they actually had a large gameplay of Odyssey in the city of what you can do. And I cannot wait. So that is something I got really excited for with Super Mario Odyssey that stood out to me. Did any of you guys have were you able to read or see what was announced for the Nintendo Spotlight?
Oh, I saw the full
Okay.
Spotlight. Yeah, I saw it all.
Watch the highlights.
Yeah.
It's 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a lot to go off of, but they had titles that I was saying previously, like a few episodes back, that I want to see Fire Emblem. They announced Fire Emblem Warriors. They didn't show like the correct gameplay for it, but I know it's an action title that is a hack and slash, kind of like Dynasty Warriors. It has the same thing, just like they did with Zelda in the previous titles, and those were good games. They sold great. They had the action that people were expecting from, and to be able to choose your favorite hero and go in there and fuck shit up. Yeah, I'm down. Okay, I was not expecting Kirby. That is a day one for me, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. You're
a big Kirby fan?
I am a big Kirby fan, for those who don't
Learn
know. I
something
am a
new
hardcore
still.
gamer, regardless of the games that I play. But it's just that these guys are as well.
I
But
heard Kirby sucks.
but he does.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Kirby.
But I've been a Kirby fan since I have the first game on Nintendo. I have the very first
I
one.
played it on the NES Classic for the first time.
That was my favorite one.
Was Kirby.
It's a hell of an adventure. Kirby's
Didn't it
Dream
start
Adventure.
on Game Boy, though? And then it went over to NES?
I do not remember, but
I think I remember.
I played both. I had
first
both
time.
actually.
It's like Kirby's Dreamland 1
Dreamland,
and 2, and then
yeah.
it was on NES.
Yeah, but I had the first one on Game Boy, believe it or not, and I also actually had the first one on the NES. This is one of my two favorite games. And after seeing the 4-player co-op and actually fighting bosses, and you get different powers as all, and how they
So
play
you and
it out,
Heather would be playing some Kirby?
that is a day one for us.
Wow.
Day one. Nintendo, you bought me with
Nice.
that. I'm happy with that. That's going to be one of my purchases. I didn't know if you guys expected me to say that.
No,
but
I was
I
not.
kind of kept it kind of under wraps, but yeah, I'm a big Kirby fan. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Kirby fan closet. All right. A closet Kirby fan.
Yeah.
One thing that actually came out to me was Yoshi. Kirby, I played on the NES, but I never really got involved with Kirby. But Yoshi, I'm a big fan of Paper Mario on the Wii. And the way they incorporated the 2D and 3D of how you can change a perspective of it and the puzzles that you solved with it, I thought was incredible and I loved. And I kind of saw that with Yoshi, of how you can switch to the other side of the map and you go vice versa.
Yeah.
If they incorporate that more, I don't think that would be the main gameplay that they'll incorporate. But if they have a lot of that and more innovative on the platformer part, I might be, but still a little not sure, bought in yet with
Yeah.
Yoshi and Kirby for 2018, but great first party titles to get that all involved. And Rich, what's stood
They
out to you?
seem to be doing everything right. They didn't waste everybody's time. Wasn't a lot of talking. They were announcing games, even though I would prefer that we saw some gameplay. They did confirm Metroid Prime 4. They said they're working on a Pokemon game. Announced Fire Emblem. They gave us a date for Mario Odyssey, which is the next big release. So that's kind of what I expect someone to do with one of these. They did it. I can't be mad at that. They were doing what they need to do. Maybe it's not what I'm interested in, but I'll be honest. I'd probably play that Mario game if I owned a Switch. It's not enough for me to buy a Switch, but I think maybe they were trying to troll some of the fanboys online, and maybe we'll see Jumpman show up as Mario's dad, and because it looked like Pauline was there. It looks like Bowser's going to try to marry Princess Toadstool, Peach.
Troll
So-
in what way? So what are you trying
Because
to say?
there's a lot of people online. One of my big things, I know you like this theory. Is
Oh yeah,
that,
I love your theories.
Okay, so the story in the Toadstool Kingdom is that the inhabitants were turned into bricks, and then Bowser took advantage of the fact that the citizens in the army were kind of disappeared. That's where he came and kidnapped the princess, and Mario gets involved because he's transported there. But he doesn't know, and he's breaking all the bricks. Well, that's the citizens. They've basically been turned into stone. So he's a genocidal maniac if you think about it. And then there's other people who took that one step further of maybe Peach wants to be with Bowser, and that's why every time Mario shows up, oh, sorry, bro, she's not here, is because she's doing is that fucking guy here again? Let's go to the summer house, because this guy's following me all over the kingdom.
All these castles.
Yeah, Bowser's got a fucking kid. We don't know who the mother is. The other ones apparently have been adopted, but Bowser Jr., we don't know who the mother is.
Think Bowser Jr. came out of Peach's hoo-ha?
That's one of those. Well, remember in that story, he thought that was his mother. Why would he think that? Now, maybe it wasn't, but it's one of those, but you're the lady who fucks my dad, so that makes you my mom, right? And then she has that to talk with him where she's like, no, I'm not your mother. I'm not your actual mother, but I'm like your mother. She's
I
a
love
stepmom. Well,
Like-
that's not a fucking hostage.
So we got all of that from the Super Mario Odyssey.
So Super
trailer.
Mario
There.
Alternate Universe video game coming out to you from Rich, 2018.
Dude, do you guys want to keep talking about this other stuff, or do you want to talk about all the time abnormalities and all the stuff that's going on?
I'm
with,
just saying.
'cause remember, Yoshi kind of raised Baby Mario, and Baby Bowser was involved,
right.
and
Yep.
Super Mario World 2.
yeah.
Yoshi's Adventure. And Rich, what was your disappointments of the Nintendo Spotlight?
And I know it's important to you, so I'm not trying to like put it down, but I don't think a logo's enough. Now maybe I just want to see a character design or something, or I know that I'm not a fan of it, but a lot of people like to hear the creators come out and talk about it. Explain to me what your theory is for why we need a fourth Prime after 10 years. So I'd like to see that. Or tell me what your concept is about why Pokemon on the Switch is going to be different than the 3DS. So that's all. It just seemed like as a missed opportunity. They were doing so many things right, but when you just blatantly tease, like you could have said, hey, guess what? I'm going to have a new console. I don't know when, and again, I don't like vague bullshit.
I will actually agree with you on that. Like,
But you're excited because of the IP and you love the game.
of that they're actually finally came out with and say they're designing it. But I think they should have done a 20-second teaser.
Yeah.
Showed something. Showed Samus. Not a 4. After they showed the 4, I came.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come again. And if they would have showed the 20 second, which they should have, like a title, I think that was very cheap.
Yeah. And how drawn out it was, because that was a good 30-second ad.
Yeah.
For-
Showing the Metroid Prime 4
For 3 words.
now in development, or something in development for the Switch.
Yeah.
They could have easily made a 20-second little teaser of showing Samus.
Having
And
the
then having
spinball,
a
she
4.
rolls up there and stands up, and then she's at ready, and you're like, Metroid
Yes.
Prime 4. Boom, you would have been like, that's what I needed.
And then out it came a second time. But it was cheap.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. That is double-edged sword. Yay, great Metroid Prime 4, but anyone can do that and just put a fucking title on a screen.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Awesome. What does that mean? I get that. Yep. What about you, Mo?
Mine was actually not that. I do feel where you guys are coming from that. But mine was actually the Zelda segment. the fucking DLC bullshit that you guys are putting out for that. I'm sorry, it's bullshit. Hardcore mode should already be in the fucking game. This shit that you're selling, oh, you get to sell the t-shirt or whatever, the same shit that you're pushing, bullshit. And I don't mind that people like to buy amiibos. That's cool, the market. But that second character pack, what the fuck are they for? You didn't explain anything that has to do with that DLC. What's the explanation on that? Do I have to watch Treehouse? Because I ain't watching no goddamn Treehouse, I'll tell you that much. I'll burn that bitch down. I'll burn it down. I promise you. Nintendo. That's the only thing that pissed me off. Other than that, I'm okay.
That is actually my disappointment.
Is it?
Is the Legend of Zelda DLC. And so my strategy was to beat Breath of the Wild as quick as possible, which I did. I got the Master Sword, so you need a certain amount of hearts to get the Master Sword. I'm not gonna say how many, but just give you an idea. You have to have a certain amount of hearts before you even allowed to pull up the Master Sword, or you die trying to take it out. So I got the minimum amount of hearts to get the Master Sword and beat the game. So I killed Ganon. I was gonna go back. I was gonna wait for the DLC because they're gonna add more story. Like, all right, I'm gonna take a break, try and beat Mass Effect, and then I'm gonna get back into Breath of the Wild, get all the shrines because I want to collect all the shrines, and then do some of the DLC. I was disappointed.
Yeah,
I was not impressed. I know June 30th, fantastic Master Trials DLC. It didn't look, but the pass was very inexpensive. It wasn't very much for the. Was it $20?
Yeah, but
There's
a bargain on
$20.
crap you don't want to pay for in the first place is not a bargain.
It doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
I won't even pay $20.
It's not an extensive, huge build up to the game. Like, there's nothing except for a few key items, and then I don't know what the second character thing. Why did they announce that? And they showed off, some of the characters. Do you get to play as them? Do you what is?
It'll be in a
whole-
direct. Like, it said Holiday. Is the Champions Ballad DLC?
Yeah, but what does that mean? What does it do?
Yeah, direct
Why
in
would
September.
you announce that
Okay,
now?
so-
Direct.
Why?
Because when you get those come holiday, they're going to have silver cars, but they're based on actual models that are available in the real world. So it'll be. It's a good marketing opportunity.
The one thing that pissed me off even beyond that is like, in each one of these characters is an amiibo, but they could be in game, but we don't know what the fuck they do. Well, they do, but they won't tell us. I mean,
they're only $12.99. What's the big deal?
yeah, $12.99 each. That's what, out of 5, 4?
4 of them.
Yeah.
The 4 champions.
Oh, there you go, $12.99 each. Go ahead, you guys go get them because I ain't paying
less
that
than
shit.
$60. That's good. That's
If
like
you
a
tell
minute game.
You get a treasure chest in game, and it gives you what, like a fucking.
Well, and 2 of them are going to be hard to find unless you go like black market sources, eBay, that kind of stuff. So now to get all 4 of them, it's going to cost you $150.
This doesn't make it right. Nintendo is new to DLC. It doesn't make it okay or right.
No,
but it is. I'm disappointed.
They're only new to DLC because they've been stubborn about implementing
because
it.
they're 10 years behind the times.
Yeah.
And because they keep re-releasing the same game just on multiple holiday-only editions and shit
that
like
was
that.
my biggest gripe and my disappointment was that.
That was a letdown for such a great game that Breath of the Wild is.
Yeah, just
And the follow-up.
you could incorporate so much more to that game than what that is right there.
So it's not going to get
Which
me
I
back
don't even know what it is for
to
the
go to the
second
shrines.
character thing. I don't.
Can I use my me in there? I don't understand. I'm still behind.
Same thing with Zelda, Metroid Prime 4. Just give me a trailer, not even a teaser. Just so Samus, very easy. Just have her fucking roll up,
Yeah.
take her fucking helmet off or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But
Just do a modern graphics of that ending scene where she takes the helmet off and you're like, oh my god, it was a chick the whole time. I had no idea.
the one thing I'm very impressed with Nintendo is their 2017 slate. Is what they came out with the Spotlight. As in Holiday, they have Rocket League and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And 2017 releases, they Fire Emblem Warriors and Skyrim. So those are confirmed for 2000.
So 2 of them are already available. Skyrim and Rocket League.
Yeah.
They're just ports.
No,
I think Rocket League would be great.
they,
Can be. It's
potential
been available for 3 years now.
for
I
the Switch.
want to see how they're gonna price that, because if they do the same shit that they priced the indie game for like almost $40 to $60, it's gonna be bullshit. Because that game does not cost them. I got it for free on PlayStation, by the way, just so everybody knows. Yes,
I got so many marketing deals.
free. Okay, that was free.
Even WWE's advertising with them now.
Yeah. So, hopefully, if they price it reasonable, they can make a killing in that. As far as Rocket League goes, they can make a killing in that sales there. But they have to price it reasonable, like an actual indie. So,
Would you buy Skyrim again?
VR.
But I mean this one.
I wouldn't. If there was no PSVR, I would not buy a Skyrim on this. I'm glad to give the people who didn't, again, if someone who's only been Nintendo, to have
Is that
that
how you want to
opportunity
experience that world, though?
on the go. I would be intrigued. Is this something I would want? No, I would want it on my PS4 and Xbox One for that.
Yeah.
But if Nintendo's your only console, it's a great opportunity. But is that the ideal way? Absolutely not. No.
Not at all. There's just too much mod support now for that game, especially on PC,
Even if
Xbox.
mods didn't exist, is that the type of game for the Switch? That's my argument.
I
It's
feel
not the right system.
it's not, but
Like I'm not trying to denigrate it, but it's a speak and spell.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a kid's item. I don't want to play Grand Theft Auto on a fucking Switch. I just don't. Whether GTA Online exists or not, that I don't want to see Trevor run around in his fucking boxers from the cops on a tiny screen. Even if I plug it in my TV, that's not the way to experience it.
But to give a younger crowd, like that kid that might not have an Xbox One, to get
younger
the
crowd shouldn't
opportunity.
be decapitating people in fucking caves and shit in Skyrim.
I think they need to market towards gamers, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't care what the demographic of. I understand that kids will buy it, but that falls back onto the parents' responsibility. That's not my responsibility that they can't fucking play those games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play something. I want to hack and slash. I want to kill Pokemon. That's what. Going back to the dark side, but that's what I want to do. And like I said, I think it's Pokemon's just not for me. That's it.
But the one thing I asked is to have a first-party title every month. That's what they've been doing. Is every month they have that big first-party title, if you consider big, but that caters to a diverse crowd. And 2018 they announced 3 titles. Usually Nintendo only focuses on that year. They only focus on the year, so I thank you for spreading the love. They did Yoshi and Kirby 2018, Metroid Prime 4. Who the fuck knows when that will be
2023.
completed? Yeah, around there. For the next Nintendo system, for the Wii 3. They go back to the end, like, Wii, it's going to be successful. We got this.
No, it's all tied in with the relief effort in Africa. It's the Wii U too.
Ooh, there we go. Wii U too. And Treehouse, they announced Metroid Samus Returns, a reimagining of Metroid 2, coming out September 15th on the 3DS.
Can they make a new game?
So they did that. They did Metroid Zero Mission, which was sort of a remake of the first game, which I never beat the first one, but I beat it on the was it the Game Boy? No, it was, the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, the Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion. So I beat. So this on 3DS, they did Samus Returns September 15th on the 3DS. So that is not. And they, Rich, like you said, that RPG. I know last week I said I would go ballistic if the half-hour rumor was correct. And
they shortened it.
Walk it back. Yeah, walk it back now.
5 minutes. And
It was used effectively.
It was used effectively.
it was used effectively, but they have the directs.
Yeah.
They have the directs that they do throughout the
But
year
that-
to announce
that-
what will happen in 2018.
But that makes the other argument, which is E3 is not important. It's only because we think it is. It's
Well-
that nostalgia thing.
What hasn't been important to Nintendo last, 4 years when they pulled
Exactly. So why did they even do a direct?
Which makes-
if they would
To
have waited
join
1 or
in.
2 weeks and done what they did this week, then they would completely own the news cycle, right?
Which makes me think: are they focusing on TGS then? Because based off of being based off of Japan, because Sony does big in TGS, and so does Sega.
Yeah, I think that
They'll
they
bring-
understand that you don't need that stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But
There's a reason why
There's-
Comic-Con is dying off. Why the what is it, the freaking Consumer Electronics Show?
yeah, CES.
Why it's dying off.
Yeah, it's these big, huge game shows, and then the other ones people don't really look into them, like the PlayStation.
Because it's
one
not
and
effective
December.
marketing. The only thing that's effective is a team building exercise or an expenditure when like the diamond trade thing comes here, and it's all those expensive dinners that are schmoozing with all your little clientele or your wannabe supply chain. But when it comes to actually, innovating your industry, you don't do that shit that week. That's a vacation in Vegas. That's all that is. And that's what this is. This is a vacation in LA. Just like Comic-Con. It's a vacation in San Diego.
But I am very concerned for 2018 for the Switch. I don't know what I'm going to buy after Mario. I have no idea. I know they have the next 6 months to have a direct and say what's going to come out in January, February, and March. But what they've done so far in 2017, I trust Nintendo right now, but it's very little
1.5 games.
because of the Wii U.
Yeah.
I don't have that full trust because I know how bad they fucked up the Wii U, and I bought 2 games a year. And Star Fox was terrible.
Oh.
So great, I bought Super Mario Maker and Star Fox. It was I think my last 2 games I bought on the Wii U, the last 2 big games. And I just don't want that to be the Switch. And right now, I don't know. After Mario, I have no idea what I'm going to buy, but they have some time to announce on the Direct. Focus on 2017. It looks good for this year. But
So with Zelda, that
So-
DLC, does that not make you kind of pause that this is their thinking of how they're going to roll things out? This is their priority? To me, that's more of the red flags that I'm seeing. To you, you're like, but fuck that DLC, but the next one will be okay.
next DLC? Oh, no, I don't have any faith in that DLC.
Your next title or whatever. See, to me, it's they're doing that, and this is their precursor. But they're going to continue that. Like the Mario Kart, I don't count that, but they released the same stuff.
So we got like pretty much 4 games because when does Raging Rabbids come out?
August 29th.
So August 29th. So you got Splatoon, you got
In
Zelda.
July. No, they got...
Zelda already released, but they got Zelda, you got...
Oh, no, their main title is ARMS in June.
Right.
That's their
but
first party.
I don't count that, I'm sorry.
I don't think anybody does. I think that's...
I see Splatoon being a bigger...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like
No,
that's
absolutely.
a massive
That's
hit.
July.
And I'm even looking to purchase that because what I saw on the actual Direct was the gameplay and how they're the superpower like become, what do they call it? Becoming squid, or what is it?
It's a squid, yeah.
It's squid. So it looked interesting to me, and for the competitive play, I'm in. So they got that they got the Mario Rabbids, and that doesn't cater to everybody, but it caters to me.
Yeah.
So I see 4 games being released, and one is third party.
No, and then
so-
17 is in September. They have the Pokken Tournament,
Okay,
which
the
is
Pokken Tournament.
a Wii U for the
and
Pokemon.
it's a fighter. And it's a
Yeah,
fighter, isn't it?
it's a
It doesn't
Pokemon
cater to me,
fighter.
but some people are
And
interested.
then October they have Mario. November I would probably say Xenoblade or Fire Emblem in November. So 2017.
So
I just don't want them to blow their wad.
no, but I mean,
Early.
it's a step in the right direction.
Yes.
There's so much time to give them a chance that we still got plenty
Yeah.
more shows. Some people will pay attention to that. Some people will not. We'll bring it to them. I always look at the news and go searching for all that stuff, especially on these Tokyo Game Show conferences. Also, the Euro conference, the All Europe conference. They show a lot of good stuff there
East
too.
and West,
Yeah, past East and West. There's plenty of stuff to come. So we'll see how they keep developing, and
Correct.
hopefully they keep their head in the fucking game and out of their ass, and that's what we can
And be humble.
be humble.
Eat their humble pie.
Because they did humble at Ubisoft. Let's expect more of that. Like that's all I can say. On that.
So those are our reactions to the Nintendo Spotlight. Please let us know in the comments below what you felt of the Spotlight.